I'm lying in the midnight hour, holding you just like a dream. Love is never what it seems when we touch, and you're holding me the way you do. Girl, you make my dreams come true. You make my dreams come true. I just wanna be close to you and do all the things you want me to. I just wanna be close to you.
In terms of season 4, Fun in the Sun, aka the 2024 Sandy Ridge Redemption, even though we're recording this a little bit tad earlier than the past 2 years, the end is near. It's kinda. Well, technically, that really won't be the case until, August 1st to the 4th. August 1st to the 4th, it won't really technically be the case, but you know what I mean. But at the same time, the unfinished business campaign will come to an end on August 5th. And that's exactly why we're doing this summer randomness shit earlier than normal this year. Because August 5th through the 6th, we have the biggest redemption story coming to the channel for an episode of the 2024 Sandy Ridge Redemption. Like, it's a two-parter. It's a two-day special for one whole video. So do you remember that mishap I was talking about earlier with Allison Smith and in a previous video or two about the whole fuck up that I made for that birthday tribute? That was going to be for Kensington Tallman from Nickelodeon, and then Disney's Inside Out 2. Stephanie Shostak from ABC's A Million Little Things, Albert Tsai from Disney Channel's Coop and Cammy, Chris Peterson, the creator of Livin' La Vida Lab Rats, and as of the following year after this attempted birthday tribute, Villains of Valleyview. And as of this year, as of this year, because this really didn't count in 2021, because gradually speaking, we did not know her yet because the show that she was on had not premiered yet. Destiny Hernandez from The Big Leap on Fox. So August 5th through the 6th, we are trying that again, because normally around that time we do our little, summer randomness to get one little summer randomness video out of the way before we get to the true end of summer stuff, that, starts with the Corn Fest, continues with, would it continue with MIS, but we're gonna have a bonus segment in between. We're gonna have a bonus segment. Are we gonna have a bonus segment? Will it be the college farewell tour? No. So no, there are no bonus segment. What the fuck am I talking about? So after the Corn Fest and the Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400, following the conclusion of this, unfinished business campaign, which comes to an end on August 5th, we got the Corn Fest and the Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400 at Richmond, and then we have the college farewell tour the week that me and my dad would have gone to MIS. And considering, MIS is not the same weekend as the Corn Fest this year, and of course it's the one year that's the case where we choose not to go. So we got this unfinished business campaign that's accomplished, finish on August 5th. Then we got the Corn Fest and the Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400 at Richmond. Then we get the college farewell tour and the Collab-Crossover with Space Metal Ferrari and C-Red TV. And then the Lorain County Fair. And then the last full week of season 4, Fun in the Sun, aka the 2024 Sandy Ridge Redemption, before that the last full week where it's all by itself will be August 29th. So starting August 30th, the last 2 full days of season 4, Fun in the Sun, aka the 2024 Sandy Ridge Redemption, will be combined with the end of summer explosion. And I'm gonna explain more about, that September 9th day off after the college farewell tour is over. Okay, so as we all know, August 30th will be ViaQuest Cedar Point trip, just like last year, which I think was on September 1st. So, oh look, Maddie's here. About to get a new car, so subscribe to him. Link is in the description. Well, anyway, let's go see him. I'll get back to that story in a little bit. Everybody go subscribe to Matt McKnight, aka McKnight0418. Link in the description. Now back to the story. Anyway, August 30th will be the Cedar Point trip with ViaQuest. It was September 1st a year ago. August 31st will be the Fun in the Sun season 4 finale, which was all this going to be combined at the end of Summer Explosion. September 1st is, I don't even know what the hell's going on. I mean, I'll figure that out one way or another. September 2nd will be Labor Day.
What the heck is happening?
Josh's.
Yeah.
I was walking past there earlier. I don't know what is going on. Only your guess is just as good as mine. Anyway, September 3rd will be Jocelyn Wanlim's Jamie McMurray, Kenny Irwin Jr. 42nd birthday tribute, because outside of 2022, she's gotten birthday tributes every single year. Let me think here. September 4th will be the summer epilogue. September 5th will be the fall prologue. September 6th will be the Adventures in Autumn season 4 premiere. September 7th will be a birthday party I'm going to where, you know, Gavin GJC used to live. I always get my G's and J's mixed up for whatever reason. September 8th I'll be staying inside and watching the opening race of the Chase for the Cup, the Napa 500 Atlanta Motor Speedway, which is why September 9th I am going to be exhausted, but I will explain more about that after the College Farewell Tour is done next week. Not next week. Let me see here. Cornfest, 2 weeks from now, I'm sorry, because Cornfest, yes, Friday. Cornfest, I think, is, no. It's August 9th through the 10th. August 9th through the 11th is the Cornfest. So the week after that is the College Farewell Tour. So I will explain more details about that September 9th vacation after the College Farewell Tour is over, when we're getting ready for Lorain County Fair.
1 hour later!
Just got through filming another YouTube video that was pre-recorded today. Will be uploaded tomorrow. We scheduled for a morning, midday upload. Well, we're at work, going to the mall food court at most likely Great Northern, because 9 times out of 10 we'll go to Great Northern over South Park, and if we're lucky, then maybe we could sneak into the stores, not literally sneak in, but you know what I mean. We could barely squeeze in a trip to the stores if we're we've done that in the past when we've gone to Great Northern, both. When I started at ViaQuest in October 2022, I mean, that's when I got to, remember when, Doug, the metal guy, the rock music guy, was working with us, and Mama Yo-Yo and all those OG staff, Alyssa Edge, Caleb Bowens, out of all the OG staff from that time period, the only one that is left, well, only 2 of them technically. Deja, of course, obviously is the only one from that time period that's still there, and Kimberly Jones, because Shanita is Kimberly Jones' cousin, but once she had that surgery, she recuperated and never came back. And so, yeah, that was back when I introduced everybody to, my longtime friend from dating back to the 2017-18 season, I think, the summer 2018 part, Caitlin Bell. So yeah, that was back when I introduced myself to her. Introduced her to my work folks. And then when we had that little fiasco on the eve of Brian Moore's birthday, we went to the store, even though we really shouldn't have, but we somehow bullshitted our way there anyway. Oh, it's Terry. We somehow bullshitted our way there anyway. And even as recent, not too long ago, remember when we asked Deja, whoever, permission to go to the stores and tell them, and we told them where we were going, the place we were going. They said, yeah, as long as I know where you're at, as long as you keep consistently telling us where you're going to be or where you're at, then yeah, you can go by yourself. You don't need staff. So we have gone without staff before. It's just irresponsible dumbasses like to ruin it for the ones who are actually responsible. So if everything goes according to plan and, everything goes smoothly, then yeah, maybe we'll take a trip to the Locker Room by Lids. I know I'm not going to that store. Wait, I know damn well I ain't going to that store that we used to sell 20-ounce bottles of Coke, that eventually got a whole ass makeover and then changed the stuff they got from vending. So I'm avoiding that place at all costs. I am going to go to, so therefore, we will hopefully go to Locker Room by Lids in hopes that they only see Caitlin Bell and Lexi Victor, but also Emma Harvest, because keep in mind, that girl has 2, maybe 3 jobs. I mean, I think one is at a restaurant. I don't know the one we know is Locker Room by Lids, but I don't fucking remember what the third one is. But it's a 50-50 chance we may get lucky and where we may not. Only time will tell. You just never know what's gonna happen next.
You definitely put it on.
The Team Baker pit crews are at work. Crotch of Doom working on Day's tire.
Take one off the bike.
I don't know what the hell that means, but okay. Oh, okay, I see.
Plug the air compressor.
Now we have bike tires giving you trouble too.
Plug it right over one back in. See that silver or that gold L-looking shaped thing in front of you? Pull that towards you.
This?
Yep. Lift it up, and underneath you're gonna feel a screw.
I'm
Loosen
not
it up.
doing this part.
Lift it up and
No.
loosen the screw. You gotta let the air out, or you're gonna rust the tank.
It's probably Demon Dobie trying to knock the door down. Or it could be Mobley, who fucking knows.
Counterclockwise. All the way.
Damn. Nice to see the Dayland Little Lady Germifier, Jerry Springer lady, and Sir Blockslot enjoyed their vacation. So, therefore, let's see what else we can find and who else we can see. All right, no one's at my crib right now. And on top of that, so far, nothing's really happening here in the happiest place in Northeast Ohio. We kind of shook a little bit of early, we kind of shook off some early excitement, per se. We shook off some early excitement. Now we're in the middle part where it has mellowed out a little bit. It has mellowed out, and oh, look at this. Peanut Butter Lady. Peanut Butter Lady and Mrs. Back That Ass Up are running in the mire. So, therefore, we kind of used up the, early excitement in Sandy Ridge, which we haven't been getting too much of that, lately. We haven't been getting the early excitement lately. I mean, we have, but I can think of as recently during this fourth season of Fun in the Sun, Sandy Ridge, the 2024 Sandy Ridge Redemption, the summer production we got going, this fourth annual running, per se. Okay, I'm having a stroke. So, we have in the past, I'm sure earlier this summer we did, but it was probably like a little whiles ago already, because as far as recent it's Fun in the Sun episodes, because keep in mind the Sandy Ridge content here on YouTube has been slacking very much indeed. But as of today, and then what you're going to be seeing tomorrow, because by the time that tomorrow's is up, yours is ready to be uploaded, at least it's starting to pick up now. The Sandy Ridge content is starting to get back on track. Which is why we have this unfinished business campaign that we started. We started this new business campaign called Unfinished Business, and I'll just explain to you what that means. Okay, unfinished business, and what that means is since Anna Grace Barlow's Jeff Green 30th birthday, we've had some unfinished business to take care of in the happiest place in Northeast Ohio. I think it was the week after Pocono. The week after Pocono / Brook Park home days was when the second half started. I believe the 17th was a Wednesday, right? Yeah, the 17th was a Wednesday. 17th was a Wednesday. Yeah, it was. Anna Grace's birthday was a Wednesday. So the 16th was Tuesday. It would have been Five Guys. We all know that family emergency that happened with my grandmother that I talked about in a previous news update video. Monday was Five Below, the 15th. So, ever since, the 15th to the 17th and beyond, we've been taking care of some unfinished business, starting with Anna Grace Barlow. Well, we did a news update video before that. So, and then Anna Grace Barlow's birthday tribute, and then the Brickyard 400, and then now we got the first of 2 week of Olympic break. Actually, we got the first week done. Did we get the first week done? Yeah, we got the first week done. So right now we're in the middle of the second week. Second week will come to an end August 4th of the Olympic break, and then the campaign comes to an end on August 5th when we do that, the gigantic-sized birthday tribute. The Kensington Tallman, Stephanie Shellstack, Chris Peterson, Albert Sy, and Destiny Hernandez one that didn't go so well last year. 3 years ago, 2021, except we didn't have Destiny Hernandez in the mix like I mentioned before, because chronically speaking, we did not know her yet because The Big Leap had not yet to premiere on TV, which that did not premiere until later that same fall, and her episode didn't debut till like a little ways later. I can't remember what the fuck episode it was, what the episode name was, or what the episode number was, episode count was, but she was in there. So if I can find a good clip of her role as that girl who Reggie, Sir Darius Blaine's character. I can't remember the name of Destiny Hernandez's character in The Big Leap. Hold on. Oh, duh. It was Marissa. Okay. I should have known because one of my ultimate favorite actresses is Marissa Reyes, Felicia from That Girl Lele, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, so if I finally can find a good clip of her character Marissa in that scene where Reggie, Sir Darius Blaine's character, kissed I don't think he was with Brittany at the time. I think he was with Gabby at the time. So he kissed Marissa behind Gabby's back while they were to get some shit. It was 3 fucking years ago. I can't remember every single fucking thing about that show like I did at the time. So therefore, if I can find a good clip of that, then I will throw it in there. So that's when this campaign is coming to an end. August 5th, right the day after the 2-week Olympic break comes to an end, because the following, weekend after that is the Corn Fest. August 9th, August 10th, August the 11th. The 9th for sure. Yeah, the 10th, maybe. I don't know if we're going to do back-to-back days. Cause I don't know if my mom's going to take me, going to 2 days for 2 days in a row. Take me there, drop me off, leave me there for a long-ass time, then come back and get me. I think one day would have to be enough. So in this case, they would have to pick Friday or Saturday. And that's a no-brainer. Friday all the way. After what we experienced in 2017 and 2022. So that's a no-brainer. Friday. So Saturday, because depending on if I actually don't go Saturday, then yeah, we'll do the Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400 preview, addressing the whole tire option. And then Sunday night, the race review, the Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400 at Richmond. So, therefore, and then that's when the college farewell tour technically begins. The week my father and I would have been going to MIS. Well, at least Grandpa's home, so let's see what my mom wanted me to tell her. Or should I say, let's see what, my mom wanted me to tell him, I should say. I can't fucking talk, my God.
Yeah, I kinda lied about that.
Apparently, sometimes she doesn't know how to answer the cocksucking phone whenever, especially if it's actually important, Sure, I have a tendency to do that too at times, but when I do it, it's actually justified. And if if I have a reason to answer the phone, I have a reason. I don't know what the fuck's her reasoning, because usually she's pretty quick to pick up the phone 9 times out of 10. But that 10th time, she's like, I have to keep calling her over and over, or even text her, pick up the fucking phone. I don't say it like that, but that's exactly how I mean it. It's like, you wanted me to, get a hold of you when Papa got back. That way you could tell him what you wanted to tell him while I'm calling you and you're not fucking answering. It's like, and I bet you the moment I get far enough away from the house while recording this, they're gonna fucking call me back. It's like, where was this shit when I was actually at the house in the driveway? Because I just walked away because you didn't answer. I guess that's my daily rant for today, I guess, as far as all the different segments in my whole ass YouTube videos go, as far as, vlogs are concerned. So yeah, anyway, we're using this 2-week NASCAR Olympic break of, this is the first time in a long time that NASCAR's had more than just one off week, let alone multiple off weeks, let alone multiple off weeks in a row. So this gives us the race teams and drivers and team owners, car owners, and pit crew members and whatnot a chance to, like, you know, wind out and have some time for themselves with their personal lives. But we're taking that time of no NASCAR, no racing to think about on Sundays. So, you know, this is where the unfinished business, you know, title comes from. We're catching up on some YouTube content and a small portion of TikTok dances that should have been done earlier in the season, but weren't, unfortunately. Hell, some of them should have been done during the season 3 of Spring is in the Air. Well, both before the Finish What We Started campaign and during the Finish What We Started campaign. So we went from Finish What We Started to the Midsummer Bounce Back to the unfinished business. So I think that'll do it. That's going to be enough for the campaigns for now, at least for the summertime. So I bet you there's going to be one in the fall. Place your bets right now and how much money you're going. Place your bets on how much money. Place your bets in terms of how much money and get the fuck out of here, dragonflies. Place your bets on if you think that there's going to be a fall campaign where either something crazy happens in my life where it doesn't affect me or anyway, like, you know, my grandmother and everything, where either something crazy in my life that does not impact me happens, or something bad happens to me. Either one or the other, or simply both separately. Because for Finish What We Started, something bad happened to me, and we finished what we were like so in a hurry to get to summer, but then I had to tell myself so I wouldn't be like the dumbasses trying to rush the season and take them for granted. Finish what you started, and then we'll go from there when Fun in the Sun begins June 2nd. That's exactly what we did. That the first time Julie and I broke up on and off, and then the second time Julie and I broke up again. For the second time, like leading up to 4th of July. So that was when we had the Midsummer Bounce Back, and then she came to my block party, where I didn't want to make a scene and embarrass her or myself in front of all my real life friends that were excited to meet her. So why not rekindle our romance on the 4th of July, which our technically our actual anniversary is April 2nd, the day after April Fool's, and the day after my Wella's birthday, my dad's mom. So therefore, because 15-year-old me, or let alone even 18-year-old me, would have tried to kick her out if I was in that situation. So therefore, we bounced back from that like no problem, even though we couldn't get to the true finishing touches of Brook Park home days. And even if we did, there was no way we were going to record any, you know, real-time present-day footage to be posted on YouTube right away. All of that shit would have had to wait until it was time for it to get used in the documentary for later down the line this year and beyond. So, and then my grandma went to the hospital once last week, and was it last week or the week before? It was Anna Grace Bartow's birthday. For the week of Anna Grace Bartow's birthday, she came home, and then we've started unfinished business because this is the 2-week Olympic break for NASCAR. We both are in the second full week of not having to worry about or think about any races, where we can just take all this time. And let's face it, if you say, huh? Anyway, let's face it. Even if my sister wasn't even here visiting to begin with, we'd still be going to doing this, you know, unfinished business campaign, you know, to catch up on some YouTube content, which is exactly what we've been doing all day long so far. We've been doing it all day long so far on our own channel and on multiple people's channels. So we're excelling in that. It's the TikToks we need to pick it up with. So far we took baby steps. I think it was last Friday. Yeah, we did one with Raptor Gaming 129. We did one with him because, let's not forget, he was sick for the longest time, and which is why he and his mom hadn't been out here for a while. But then when I saw that they were out and they were, you know, and which indicated that he was finally feeling better. That's when I decided to go, like, you know, say, hey, welcome. Well, glad I saw someone feeling better. Glad you being able to make it back out, and that's why we decided to do that TikTok to celebrate. Other than that, we really haven't done too many of them. So therefore, it's the fact that my sister's here visiting is just what's is what makes this, you know, a hell of a lot more meaningful than it actually should be, if you know what I mean. So anyway, oh, the Crotch of Doom has got visitors. I wonder who the fuck, where are all these cars coming from? Look at this. Look at this mess. What the fuck is going on at the Crotches? Your guess is just as good as mine. So, yeah, my grandfather just left the house again. So, therefore, I'm all by myself. I was thinking about, you know, coming in and pulling the plug early. I'll tell you what we're going to do. That's what I think we're going to do. But I really want to take care of one important thing first. If we're going to do that, I'll compromise with myself. If they're going to pull the plug early, you know, to like, you know, be there for when the family gets back, then we at least have to get a TikTok done. So therefore, we're going to pause for channel identification. So if we are unsuccessful in finding someone to do one, you know, stop the bleeding, because we kind of did stop the bleeding on Friday, but that's kind of technically not good enough. We need a little bit more than that. So if I'm able to like sneak one in, and I'll throw it in the video, and we'll end it there. We'll pull the plug, call it a night, pack up the truck and go back home to the trailer. But if not, we'll just go back. We'll just kill ourselves. We'll go back. But anyway, we're gonna pause the channel identification, starting in Labonte, Skinner, Earnhardt, Rusty, Park, Sprague. Man, less than over an hour later, even despite that quick ass, you know, channel identification pause and no TikTok. God damn. And the TikTok rate has been really, really poor this summer. Even with last year's monstrosity, it wasn't this poor. But I only cut in just to like deliver you some updates on some upcoming videos that you'll be seeing. As you know, we get ready to wind down season 4 of Fun on the Side, aka the 2024 Sandy Ridge Redemption. Because other than the TikTok side of things, everything else outside of that has gone completely, way better than whatever the fuck last year was. So, okay, after the Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400 and the Corn Fest is done, the College Farewell Tour starts. So the first episode may be August 12th to the 13th. And you know why? Because I just got word from Chris. You know, Avon over in turn 2. Natalie leaves for her freshman year of college on the 14th. So we might have to start planning some College Farewell Tour episodes in advance. Either the 12th or the 13th we'll have to do. And what I want to do, hopefully, if I can, like, you know, plan this with Natalie in advance, like see her at least once before that time comes. We plan, since Abby, the original plan was, you know, we'll see if we could, me and Abby, we're going to try to challenge Natalie to beat us in a game of horse. Try to beat us at our own game where I won one off camera in 2016. Abby won the rematch on camera in 2022 as the 2022 finale of Garra Acción y Sudor. This year we were going to have Natalie try to challenge to beat us. Well, since that won't be happening this year, I decided to give Natalie her own college farewell tradition. Since after next season, Abby will be completely done with college, and she'll no longer be part of the college farewell tour. Instead, she'll be a college farewell tour alumni, an alum of the college farewell tour on YouTube. So what I plan to do for the future, starting this year and the next 3 years, where instead of playing horse like we do with Abby, we play pig. We do like pig with Natalie. You know, try to mimic what me and Abby do. We usually do, but at the same time, make it mine and Natalie's own thing. You know, we mimic mine and Abby's thing, but make it mine and Natalie's own thing at the same time. So yeah, August 12th to the 13th, and then August 20th, the first. I know Fun in the Sun will not still even August 20th. Fun in the Sun will not even be over with yet. And we're already going to have our first football broadcast, meaning we're going to have our first, you know, late summer, end of summer, you know, TV sport, you know, broadcast of a game with and one of a few of our friends that are still in school playing sports. So August 20th, bookmark your calendars. The first broadcast of the new season, even though we'll have not even reached the end of summer explosion yet. By the time we get to this point, we will be, debuting our first broadcast of the 2023. No, fuck that 2023. So I don't know who the fuck that is. We'll be debuting our first broadcast of the 2024-25 season, where we're going to be supporting Ronnie Dunlap on his football team against Elyria. It's the first game of the season. It's the opening. Beth! Hey!
How are ya?
Good. Oh my God, it was Beth Rollins. Oh my God, damn. Okay, anyway, so it's the first game of the season for Ronnie's team, and not only are we going there to support him, we're also going to support, our neighbor Grill Bomber, who they're in the same grade. And something I learned from Grill Bomber today, his cousin Quinn Melvin plays with them, so I'll be there supporting 3 people: Ronnie, Grill Bomber, and Quinn. Because thing is, I don't see Quinn as often anymore like I used to, because he's a lot older. Well, all of Braxton's older, cousins are a lot, older cousins are way older now. They don't have the time to come around as much like they used to in the beginning when I first met them in the 20s. Well, technically, I met them at the beginning of 2015-16 when it was still cold and I didn't give a shit what the weather was, whether it was hot or cold. I still came outside. There goes the housework. That was when I met them for the first time, but I really didn't get to know them all that well till the weather broke and got nice until later that season in 2016. So it's not like the beginning where they would come around all the time, because they have to be, they're not old enough to drive. They're too young to drive, and they have to be brought by their mom and dad. But now they're older, and they're all almost the elder ones to start learning. Almost all the elder ones, like, my number one boy best friend, Ryan, Casey, hopefully one day Quinn, obviously someday Lincoln, are learning how to drive and, be independent and take care of themselves on their own. They don't have the time to come around as often as they used to. So it sucks. It's unfortunate, yes, but always remember what I've said in the past. Sometimes when you don't see all the people you love every day, you don't see them every day. When you do, that's why every time you do see them, it's special every time. But it's not frequently. It's not every day, because if you kept seeing those people, extended friends and best friends who lived on each and every day or on a more frequent basis, it would get stale, and it wouldn't be as special or meaningful. You wouldn't appreciate it as much, and it wouldn't be as exciting. So always remember that when you're looking forward to seeing someone that you don't get to see all the time, let alone don't see every day. So yeah. And we also, let me see, what else do we got planned here? We're giving Sean the rundown of our little schedule here. I'm going to it won't even be the end of summer explosion yet. I already got my first football broadcast of the season on August 20th.
Who's that?
Me. I'm going to see one of my best friends, Ronnie Dunlap, play football, some late summer / end of summer football, where the neighbor Braxton Jarrett plays it in his grade. He plays on the team, and his cousin Quinn Melvin plays on the team. So I'm going to be supporting them playing football.
Who do they play for?
North Ridgeville.
Oh, okay.
So therefore, Ronnie's mom is currently my substitute SSA until my regular one, Jennifer, gets back. Even though normally Tracy doesn't have a caseload no more like she used to, but she does pitch in whenever it's necessary. So I got lucky where she got assigned to Jen's caseload, and she's helping me. So I got lucky, because considering I know Ronnie, her son outside of work. Yeah, so August 20th, I will be doing my first broadcast, and it won't even be the end of the summer yet.
Jeez.
We're already starting the football shit. We're already getting a head start before it gets cold.
Who do they play, do you know?
Elyria.
Oh.
Yeah, so August 20th, we're busy. August 3rd, and then the 30th, and the 8th, the gloves are off. This is going to be a busy end of the summer and beginning of fall. I know there's a lot of people excited for this content, that, have been waiting since last year. Whatever didn't happen last year gets to happen this year. Whatever doesn't happen this year gets to happen next year. And we've talked about this so many times. I tell them, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. I remember how we were talking about how I roast the people who want to take the seasons for granted on Facebook?
Yeah.
Well, I just did that again yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? One of the 2 days. Yeah. I told the spooky season people to wait their damn turn, to shut the fuck up and wait the damn turn.
That's right.
too early for that.
I love Halloween, don't get me wrong. It's not that I hate it, I just don't like it when people rush the damn seasons.
Do they do trick or treating?
Not right now. That's my sister, by the way. That's her.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was my sister who just came back from dinner with her husband and my dad from Sheetz. So they stopped to get me a Coke. So now I know what I'm drinking for when I watch after everybody's YouTube videos tonight, including my own. So his party for Haley for Earnhardt Sr. 3rd birthday is officially confirmed. So September 7th, be ready. And not only that, I'll try to do like a Napa 500, Chase for the Cup opener, preview video in conjunction with the birthday party video. So there's gonna be a shitload of uploads, maybe some multiple in one day during that whole week, August 30th through September 8th. I'll talk more about September 9th after the college farewell tour is over. Like when we get to Lorain County Fair, I'll explain more about that, as I mentioned like 4 or 5 times already. Man, how nice was that to shoot the bull with my boy Sean for the longest time. So therefore, I don't think a TikTok dance is gonna get done tonight unless we pull some kind of miracle out of our ass. So therefore, we're gonna take one more lap around just to take a little bit of a mini gamble. And if it doesn't pay off, then we'll just, pack up the truck and go back in the trailer. So therefore, please stand by, your mics are hot.
You know I love you, but I just can't take this. You know I love you, but I'm playing for keeps. Although I need you, I'm not gonna make this. You know I want to, but I'm in too deep.
Get well soon, Uncle Jimmy. We miss ya. The Gift Boys are back from their vacation, it looks like. And it looks like a TikTok will not be done on this night, but hey, that's just been the story of the summer so far. Sure, outside of that, this summer has gone amazingly smooth and way better than whatever the fuck last year was. But sometimes it's just not TikTok season to shine. So therefore, we still got a little bit of good chunk of time to end the season strong as we get close to the end of the unfinished business campaign, where it comes to an end on August 5th. When we start that little gigantic-sized birthday tribute redemption from 2021, and then the Corn Fest, the Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400 at Richmond, and the College Farewell Tour, another Collab-Crossover with C-Rad TV and Space Little Ferrari, the Lorain County Fair, along with, Ronnie Dunlap's football game in correlation with Braxton Jarrett and Quinn Melvin, on the end of summer explosion, and, the summer episode, Jesselyn Wan, that will also include Jesselyn Wanlam's Jamie McMurray, Kenny Aaron Jr. 42nd birthday tribute, as well as the summer epilogue and the fall prologue. And then after the end of summer explosion ends right there, then we get to the season 4 premiere of Adventures in Autumn, and then Haley's Dale Earnhardt Sr. 3rd birthday party at Sean and Jessica's with my best friend Captain and the gang. The Napa 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway the next day. And then September 9th, we'll be taking a vacation to rest. And I'll explain more details about that when the College Farewell Tour comes into play. Did I say after the College Farewell Tour, or was it when the College Farewell Tour? No, I said after the College Farewell Tour. Okay, I didn't even remember, but I can't remember what the fuck I said, like a short time ago anymore anyway, because I'm getting old as fuck. So I'm going to explain more about, that September 9th day off after the College Farewell Tour is over. Until next time, this is Mark Oliveira signing off. Keep in mind, we did 3 YouTube videos today. We recorded 3 of them. 2 of them were getting uploaded today. The one we did with Allison today, and this, summer randomness video. And tomorrow, the Warzone episode 2 will get uploaded, which sadly, it didn't even go as well as episode 1 did. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Good night. And after this goes up and the one tomorrow goes up, I will see you all for that next video after that, whenever that may be. So see you later, everyone.